Race fans, it is now once again that time. The time to start the 2021 IndyCar Diecast reviews. It is my pleasure to introduce to you a man who does it so well, Mr. Robbie Noonan. Well, okay, Rob, you seriously gotta stop with the Dave Calabro impressions, okay? You know, I've been... all week is been nothing but hearing Alan Bestwick and Dave Calabro over the public address system. It has been a hell of a week at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I am back home in New Jersey for a couple of days. I got work to get done. I got to get projects done. And I am heading back out literally first thing Thursday morning. I am going to be back home again in Indiana once again for a second time this month of May. In a couple of days, but first we got a little business to do with you. It is the 2021 Simon Pagenaud Menards Chevrolet, the 1/18 scale edition. This is a diecast I picked up at the Penske trailer. If you want to know the Penske trailer, they are over by Turn 4 this year. They're over by J Stand in the North Vista. They moved them this year. Normally they're located in the Midway. There is no Midway this year. They put them over in Turn 4. And it's a hike, but for all those who park in the North 40 on race morning, if you want to grab some Penske swag, it is right there. You do not have to go inside the track and deal with a bunch of drunks, a bunch of snake pit goers, a bunch of college kids. You know, you don't have to go anywhere near there. You're all surrounded by race fans, and you're surrounded by the Penske trail over in Turn 4. So that's about it. That's where it's located. I picked this up literally as they were unboxing them. Literally out of the Greenlight box. This car, the packaging actually, excuse me, I didn't mean to say that with the car, but the packaging is quite a bit different this year in 2021. The basic box here is, the base color is white, but it is a bunch of paint splatters. You got 22 Simon Pagenaud NTT IndyCar Series. The paint splatters back here, and it says Team Penske on it. Got IndyCar logo. You got Greenlight Collectibles. And the colors of the box will match the colors of the car. Like for Pagenaud, it is yellow. For Newgarden, it is red. So there you go. There's a 22 over here to signify Pagenaud's car. And this car is colored yellow. And on the back, it's different this year. Normally they have a schedule. They learned their lesson last year by not to do that. There is a quote on the back of the box this year. Pagenaud's quote pretty much sums up any IndyCar driver's career. Winning the Indianapolis 500 changed my life. That is the power of the NTT IndyCar Series. I could not disagree with that at all. That is a quote that every driver probably lives by. Your career is defined by your performance at Indianapolis. 22 Pagenaud, the French flag, got the NTT IndyCar Series, got Greenlight Collectibles. And let's go over here, we'll go over to the top of the box. There's the top of the box there. And there's all the good copyright crap on the bottom, but we don't care about that. Let's put this out of the way. What we care about is the actual product, and here is the actual product right here. Now, there are a couple pointers I like to make here as a couple observations here for this diecast review. First of all, you'll notice right here, so I can pick up the camera here, the rear wing plates. A majority of the teams have done away with them. Penske is one of them. The diecast is accurate as far as that's concerned. There is no car shop logo on the engine cover. That is due to the fact that this got approved really early to get this out in time for the 500. And of course, the car shop logo is not on there. And another observation I'd like to make here is this is kind of a little bit screwy. I don't know what they did here with the aero screen. But if you notice, let's see, we can get a better picture here. Take a look here. Look at the shade of yellow on the aero screen and look at the shade of yellow on the car. Either their paper or whatever they decals they use, the color wasn't right, or they didn't paint it right. I just happened to notice that when I was unboxing it, and I was like, wait a minute, that is not the correct color. And forgive me, like, it's still a great diecast, I'm not going to complain about it, But that is something that, you know, as a guy who wants to do observations and reviews, I have to notice stuff like that. So that is an interesting observation I like to make. And one cool thing about this car, again, is the signature Penske chrome suspension. That I also noticed too on the car. And also, the Verizon logo has been moved. The Verizon logo is now on the front wing, whereas last year's car had it right on the engine cover. Those are a couple little pointers I wanted to get out of the way before I begin the review. But overall, it's pretty much a carbon copy from last year. Not really much any changes at all. But, you know, like I said before, you know, if you're a diehard Simon Pagenaud fan, it's a kind of a cool thing to have if you have a complete set. You have a row full of Menards cars, you have a couple of HP cars just laying around in the early days. But it's kind of cool to have stuff like that. And, you know, this is a great autograph item. I mean, if you're at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and you're there for Carb Day, might as well bring it in the garages and get Pagenaud to sign it. I mean, he's going to still sign anything, that guy. In fact, I got a quick story for you. I got to hold I got my Indianapolis 500 program, and hold on a second. Okay, good. I'm sorry. I just thought I noticed that hold on. Oh wait, I noticed this too. Oh, look at this. The mirror is also not the same shade of yellow. It's a little bit lighter color. Can't tell on the camera, but they didn't even get the mirror right on that one. Wow. I'm shocked about that one. Usually they match the colors pretty well, but that one, I noticed that. Like, I'm staring at right here, looking down at it, and I said, wait a minute, that is not matching this. You gotta have uniformity, you know, you gotta have it perfect. But can't guarantee accuracy all the time. But regardless, this is gonna be a hell of a cool item for any Pagenaud fan. I mean, you know, like myself, I like to get things signed. I like to get them, you know, displayed in a display case, have them all in a row. Beautiful thing to have. But I will say though, we got ourselves a lot of cool diecasts coming in. I'm not gonna lie, those road course cars, I start saving up for those. If you're not a Simon Pagenaud fan, then I hope you watch this review just for the hell of it. And you took my advice, and you wanted to go with the road course cars. The road course cars can be beautiful. Scott McLaughlin, the PPG car, that is going to be must get. You are going to have to get one of those. The Pato Award, the Felix Rosenquist, the Alex Palou, the Alex Palou Marble winner. You got the... What else? The Grosjean. The Grosjean's going to be beautiful. The Jimmy Johnson. Those are all going to be beautiful cars. Those are all in the Road Course Aero kits. Those are going to be hot sellers. So, you might want to... This is a little bit of an appetizer. This, you know what? The Road Course cars are the entree. This is like an appetizer for you guys. So, my personal recommendation is, you know, if you're not a Simon Pagenaud fan, then please pass on this one. But if you're a diehard Pagenaud fan like me, of course, this is really cool to have in your collection. Very awesome diecast to have. And I'm very pleased with it. You know, this kind of looks to me like almost like a rushed product, but still, between the 2 or 3 flaws on it, it's still not that bad. It's still very cool. But let's go over some little fine details of this car. Let's go over some little sponsors. Let's get some business done out of the way before I get more of my opinions. We got Dallara, got Shell, Pennzoil, Discount Tire, Chevrolet, NTT IndyCar Series. You got number 22. You got Menards. You got Firestone. You got Siemens. Let's see here. Let's go to the front wing plate. We got Hitachi. We got Menards. You got Chevy Power Nitro Plus. You got Chevrolet. And you got NTT IndyCar Series. You got Pagenaud's name on the aero screen. I also, one thing too, I do not see a PPG logo on this. This has probably been approved before that got slapped on there. All the cars now run PPG logos ever since Penske bought the Speedway in the series. Speedway 22, Penske Truck Rental. Got Chevrolet, got P1 Award, NTT, Firestone. You got PPG and Snap-on the Airflix. Nothing on the rear wing plates, as I mentioned before. Got Menards. Back of the car. You know, the back of the Indy cars look absolutely fabulous. Gotta love the rear diffuser, gotta love the onboard starter, gotta love the exhaust pipes, the gearbox, you name it. And also Team Penske has a name on the gearbox. That's another fun fact. The Team Penske cars always have Team Penske logo on their gearbox. That's another cool little fun observation like that there for you. And this side is the same as the left. And the livery is pretty much the standard Penske livery. It is Day glow yellow with red and black stripes. That is your signature Penske livery. That's also true with Will Power, Joseph Newgarden, and also Scott McLaughlin. They all have follow the same format. They all follow the same livery, very uniform. Penske always does that. Here's 360 view here of the car. Here's the left side. Here's the front of the car. Here's the right side of the car. There's the back side. And let's do this. Hold on. Here's the top of the car. And this is the chassis, and this is production number 409. I imagine that is very low compared to how many Pagenaud cars usually get made every year. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will not be able to do any more reviews until I get back from Indianapolis. So I wish you all a very happy Indy 500 race weekend. Hopefully, it's a great race. We expect beautiful weather. And if you see me down in the paddock area, down in the garages, down in the penthouses, or turn 3, say hello. We'll come say hi back. Comment, like, and subscribe. This is Race Day 12, reminding you to join the fight to stop bullying. It does get better. All the Diecast Kid is saying is we are going to be back home again in Indiana.